Hello, I'm Helen.
And I'm Olly, and we are the faces behind AnswerMeThisPodcast.com.
And you're about to watch a video of our amazing adventure to Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. You've got to pause before Luxembourg.
Okay.
Wait till I start saying it, otherwise... Yeah.
Hello, I'm Helen.
Okay, well, when we do this, real lots of energy.
Yeah.
And I'm Olly. We're the faces behind Answer Me This We are the faces behind You're just going to want to punch me if I say that.
Well, that's us off to a good start.
Slick and professional.
We've been producing weekly comedy podcast Answer Me This for a whole year now. Anyway, it's been going really well. Look, here we are having our picture taken for the paper.
This wasn't as good as that photo shoot where we're washing that car windscreen with our tits, though.
We've even got to number 21 in the UK iTunes comedy podcast chart. We found that one of the world's smallest countries, Luxembourg, has its own iTunes store.
And we thought that represents a more vulnerable target than the UK iTunes chart. So we headed off to win over Luxembourg.
With this ridiculously expensive bit of magnetic branding.
106 quid for this joke.
Bargain. To the Eurotunnel.
Look at this, it's like the Death Star. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, this is the first thing I've ever filmed under the sea that's come out.
Amazing wonder of the modern world, car on a train. Car on a train.
It's mind-blowing.
Oh, it's like a wheelchair in an air ambulance. And we're off!
Wow, France is beautiful.
Ollie's noble profile in silhouette here.
And here's Miss Zaltzman trying to work out where Europe is.
Road trip! Road trip!
If this was an American teen movie, I'd probably be banging someone on a pool table about now.
Oh, but instead, here are some delightful windmills.
Yeah, but well, even frat boys would dig renewable energy, Helen, if they understood it.
And it's night.
Oh, that 6 hours went quick.
We're here! Yeah, where else could we be? Slightly meagre Christmas lights, a big valley, that's all we know about it so far. We've literally just come out of our hotel, walked across the bridge, and bumped into this man!
Good evening.
Your name is James?
My name's James, yes.
I shit you not, listeners and viewers, because we're on YouTube. James, explain what just happened.
I saw the bags. The DJ on the radio this morning has spoken about you.
James is not a plant. Repeat, James is not a plant. Celeb spotted after just 20 minutes in the country. Suddenly cracking Luxembourg didn't seem like such a crazy fantasy after all.
Yeah, but with only 24 hours in the city, could we really achieve our goal? It's the following morning, and we're guests on the breakfast show of Aura City, the country's premier English-speaking radio station.
Indeed, the country's only English-speaking radio station.
Where the presenter Phoebe revealed to us an incredible coincidence.
I bumped into one of your fans.
It's unbelievable what's going on here.
God.
James,
James, do you know him?
No, I met them
amazing.
and he was like, well, I met the people that are coming on your show tomorrow morning.
We never get spotted in England. We're podcasters.
So what do you do in your podcast?
Well, for about 25 minutes a week, we answer questions from our listening public.
It's kind of like Any Answers with Jonathan Dimbleby on Radio 4,
Okay.
but less funny.
Oh.
We have one day to crack Luxembourg. So if you have iTunes, go to iTunes, search for Answer Me This and press subscribe. That's how we crack the iTunes chart.
Well, that seemed to go swimmingly. But it was no good just entertaining the expats. If we truly wanted to crack Luxembourg in a day, it was time to hit the streets to find out what made the natives laugh.
What do you think makes Luxembourgers laugh?
There's not much that makes them laugh, really.
No, they seem to be quite serious.
Yeah, they're very serious and very kind of not very extroverted. They're just...
This doesn't bode well for a comedy podcast. What do you think makes people in Luxembourg laugh?
If you want to, I don't know, do your paperwork here, then it takes a lot of time, and sometimes at first it makes you angry, but then you just laugh.
Do you have a favourite comedian or someone in a film that makes you laugh?
Comedian? Wow. Well, yes, on the first, when it was for music, it was always Michael Jackson, years ago, but not now.
He is a funny man.
What would you suggest? What kind of humour does go down well here?
Jokes about Dutch people.
What do you think people think is funny?
American Pie movies had a huge success here.
American Pie. So do you think for our podcast, if we did some more dirty jokes, we'd get more listeners in Luxembourg?
And whoopee, yes.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Do you think if I made love to some pies, that would work?
No, I don't know.
No. It probably wouldn't work just for the ears.
Not here. Even politicians would work, yes.
Politicians? Okay, we'll look for politicians. Thank you, Ahim. Thank you very much.
So, Charlotte, Grand Duchess of Luxembourg, what do you think about Ricky Gervais having sewn up the podcasting charts? Sorry, do you mind repeating that? Your English is not so good. That is too potty-mouthed to broadcast.
What a cast iron bitch.
Hooray, lunchtime! And while our thoughts naturally turned to delicious shit like this, there was still work to be done.
We are on the way to the Christmas market for our excellent wheeze.
Ah, Luxembourg's famous Christmas market.
Yeah, where better to come after a hard morning's banking or bureaucrating for a nice cup of glühwein.
And some marzipan wangs.
But we had a better idea.
Oh, yes.
Well, a sort of embarrassing and stupid idea that we shall never speak of again.
Knowing how much these continentals love their gingerbread, I made some Answer Me This branded gingerbread men.
Yeah, but you ran out of white icing and their arms kept falling off.
Yeah, so it did look a bit Saving Private Ryan.
We wrapped them in Answer Me This flyers and then tried to give them away.
How hard could it possibly be to give away free biscuits?
Like a two-penny slice.
What have we become?
My suspicion is they think we're Jesus freaks. Because, look, it's all covered in a letter. They don't know what... Why else would you get free biscuits? Nothing in life is free.
But suddenly our fortunes were to turn.
A Christmas miracle.
Oh, brilliant. Weren't more appropriate to do a biscuit-based pun, I'd say we're now on a roll.
Biscuit? It's irresistible.
We're cookieing on gas.
Please make it stop.
Oh, that felt liberating.
In less than an hour, we'd given away all 100 biscuits.
But there was no time to rest on our laurels.
Hell no.
After a brief toilet stop, it was time for Martin, the cameraman, to take centre stage on the streets of Luxembourg.
If you don't even know what the question is, you're probably...
That's right, kids. We went busking songs from our podcast.
Look at Martin rocking out.
And the crowd are going wild, as you would expect.
Perhaps it's just the kind of thing that they enjoyed more in retrospect than actually in the moment. Maybe that is the Luxembourgers way.
Oh, here comes the money shot. Bing! I've never had a shot to say that before.
Do you think they gave him money because he actually looks like a tramp?
We were the scruffiest people in Luxembourg that day.
Any day that Luxembourg's ever seen.
Bankers wear nice coats.
Rock fact, Martin is the only person to have ever dared bask in Luxembourg.
Oh, I love this.
This is what every performer dreams of. An audience of German exchange students on a come down. Look at him go. We weren't even doing this busking to make money, but thanks to two old ladies, in 10 minutes we made €5.20.
It was getting dark, and we'd done almost everything we could think of to try and crack the Luxembourg chart.
There was only one place left to go. Oh, no, not Rude Dicks.
Oh.
Somewhere else very special.
We're at the iTunes World Headquarters building in Luxembourg. Believe it or not, this is iTunes. It's a completely unmarked, unremarkable building. Helen, we've resorted to bribery. Go for it.
Yeah, by the way, this shot would have looked a lot smoother if you'd been the one trying to put the box of chocolates and giant heart-shaped card into that tiny and surprisingly tall letterbox.
Yeah, but we do an audio podcast, Helen. You don't often get the chance to do physical comedy.
We've done a lot today.
Oh gosh, we've achieved more than I've achieved all year.
But have we cracked the iTunes Comedy Top 100 in Luxembourg?
Well, Ollie, I can tell you, We are at number 13.
Oh my god, how easy is it to crack Luxembourg?
Let's celebrate!
Time to hit the minibar.
Or just the pub?
Answer me this, answer me this. Answer me this, answer me this. Helen and Olly, answer me this.